Okay, so I studied my Japanese, then studied my sign language, got distracted. Uh, under when meditated. I meditated, and then I went through some traumatic stuff that happened into my past, opening up a realization about myself that I will feel well help me along in life to understand myself better and understand why I do things the way I do. Um, and I feel like that will make me a stronger person. And before I did that, I was watching Bongo Stray Dogs. It'd be more like Bungo Stray Dogs, but Bungo or Bungo Stray Dogs. I'm on season 2, episode 22. And truthfully, I was having a dialogue because it seems when I watch this show, like I always go on rants, and I thought it would be cool to capture that. Thought it'd be interesting. So let's start. I already said where I am in the show and the name of the show. Oh, let me tell you time. It's 2029. So there's stuff that happened before it. Okay. There's basically, in basic terms, three gangs. And they've been setting each other up to basically like destroy each other or get the upper hand on each other. But basically are all enemies. And the ones we are following are like the hero group of the story. And they're like, okay, cool. We're gonna storm their hideout. That's basically in the sky. And we're gonna send, who was this dude's name? Asu Atsushi Asushi Asushi Asushi, yeah, Asushi, to go in and basically basically kind of just be a spy. Kind of be like a ninja assassin, quiet. Just sneak up there. You got kidnapped there already, so you should already know like the layout in general, and you escape. So you should kind of know like where you're going or where you need to go. And he gets in and he's talking hella loud. He's basically yelling down the corridor like, I'm basically here talking to somebody else. No, get to him. Uh, Osamu, Osamu, basically talking to Osamu in his ear, like, yeah, I'm inside now. Um, I'm looking around, but there's nobody, and I'm like, whoa, bro, you're supposed to be sneaky. You're not supposed to just go yelling inside the enemy base. Maybe I didn't capture the whole thing. Who knows? Or I didn't fully understand the plot, but it was basically like, yeah, you're gonna go in there, uh, try to hide out, but if they catch you, cause chaos. You also already been there, and then you have combat, so you're good at fighting. If you do end up, you know, getting caught, you could whoop their ass. Makes sense to me. But basically, he's supposed to be sneaky. I'm like, bro, you're failing hella hard. Like you're on the phone yelling like that annoying person on the bus talking hella loud about their life in public. Like, why? Is it not a personal thing? You should be okay, whatever. So he's yelling, he's going around, he's opening doors. He's like, yeah, there's no one here. This is very suspicious. He's opening these doors right now. Let's see what happens.
They've already evacuated.
Oh. Oh my god. Everybody already left. I wonder if that's why he was so comfortable just yelling.
It's because we've already reached the final chapter of this war.
Wasn't this the same man who called down the Moby Dick in the first place?
Sorry. Of everybody left, why didn't you leave? Why is this? This one question.
The guild's next attack will take all their enemies down, along with the ship.
Wow.
No more.
Explain yourself.
Are they gonna
No
like
doubt you thought it best to
like
attack while
make the ship
is sparsely populated.
make the ship like crash into the city or something? Like,
But did you not suspect there was something amiss when the guild's main forces chose to abandon this station now?
what?
It would be terrible if we became collateral. It's finally time for us to advance.
That's the enemy talking.
The Moby Dick will act as a huge explosive and annihilate Yokohama and its accursed inhabitants.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
An area that'll be ground zero.
Ground zero.
The agency in Portland.
Wait, so I'm guessing ground zero is basically they're going to use the ship as a big bomb, I guess, and level everything out. I'm guessing. Guessing.
Headquarters.
This ship is set to crash in less than an hour.
The Moby Dick.
I could predict the future.
Your special ability. Shouldn't you be able to stop this?
It's understandable that you would believe that. However, most of the ship's operations have been placed outside of my jurisdiction. I no longer have the ability to control it.
Wait, so the ship is yours, and you have the ability to control it. I'm guessing with your mind or something, or that's a part of your powers. Because yes, in this guess story, they have powers there. Like some people have superpowers. So I'm like, is this part of his power then? And if so, how do you lose control of your power, or how do other people gain access to your power when in that world the power is unique to you? Or are you saying like you used to be the captain of the ship, but someone dethroned you? Someone basically was like, I'm the captain now, and you're like, well, yes, you are. So I'm kind of highly confused about that. Like, what do you mean by that? But we might find out.
Did you catch all of that, Dazai? We need to abort the operation and retreat immediately.
We're continuing as planned.
What?
What?
You have to take control of the Moby Dick yourself and stop its descent. It's up to you now. You're the only person who can do it.
You predicted this would happen, didn't you?
Whoa. See, I don't like. Who is that? Motherfucker. I don't like Oshamu. Oshamu. I don't like him. I don't like him. He's just so willing to get like kids in danger in like deadly situations, and I'm not really with it. It's giving me problems. I'm like, wow, this dude is really traumatizing this boy. I understand you were part of the mafia, but you decided to try to be better and help people, and I think that traumatizing or help, I guess to traumatize traumatization, is that how you say it, of this child is really helping him. Like he was having a mental breakdown, and you're just like, oh, you know what? A slap will help you. Like how? Like how is violence going to help the dude when his brain is crumbling? Like, and then something like this. He's like, yeah, basically we lied to you. We knew like it was gonna end up like this, that you was gonna go in and basically no one's gonna be there and they're gonna use the plane as a bomb. So basically we just put you on a bomb with smiles and giggles, like if you was just gonna infiltrate and we were gonna go there and whoop some ass as well. Like, no, we actually knew um that basically they were going to leave and you are going to be stuck up there and you're going to have to try to find a way to control something you never controlled in your life before. You're going to have to steer a fucking ship that looks like a well, that looks like it doesn't even have any navigation like area, like it doesn't have a wheel to turn or nothing. Like I don't see no technology beep boop to press, and I'm like, what is he gonna do here? Like you really just put this child who's been abused all his life into a very deadly, death defying situation. Why? What is up with adults and anime? They're really crazy. They really be fucking with kids out here. Like this, oh yeah, you're fine. Like, oh, you're going through a traumatizing moment right now. That's great. That's great. Get over it. You know, you know, like there was an episode. I think it was I'm watching this on Verve, so I'm going by what it says. It was season 2, episode 13, but I think it's actually season 2, episode 1, because I think episode season 1 and had just 12 episodes. So if it's going with 13 for season 2, I'm guessing that's actually 1. Even though I think I said that wrong in a different video. Sorry. It's just like bro got stabbed in the gut, got almost his throat sliced, has many head concussions. He's bleeding from his head. Could barely stand, and some grown man who supposedly I'm supposed to like, it's different. What's his name? What's his name? If I'm gonna blast other bro right there, I have to blast him too. Where's this hoe? Where's this disrespect of a man? This you're never gonna get the dream woman of your life ever. Dopo, dopo, dopo. He goes up to the kid and says, "Oh, you're acting like you can't do anything. Um, get up. I thought grow some wear balls." And I'm like, this boy is like 16 years old. He literally just got stabbed in the gut, almost got his uh throat slit, and he's bleeding from his head, could have a fucking concussion, and you're like, oh, grow some wear balls. I'm like, ooh, I sense and I see the toxic masculinity. What the fuck is this? Oh no, I see. I like the show. The show is really interesting. It's just when it does that, it's like, wow, you're really saying to this child, this 16-year-old, what? You got stabbed in the gut? Your gut got stabbed? You're bleeding from your head? Got it? Maybe have a concussion? Threaten try to help from the sidelines, couldn't move for a whole while, body kind of was crushed against a pillar. You need to grow some balls? Goddamn. You kind of sound like a sociopath. You're kind of really okay with this kid getting hurt. And it confuses me. Like it really does. Like bro's trying to go through his trauma and heal from it, but like it seems like everyone around him kinda, mostly the two other men I've been talking about. The gotta go back. Dopo and freaking Osamu, Osamu, both horrible, both horrible beings, both horrible beings. Very interesting characters, very cool characters. Yeah, yeah. But like morally, I couldn't support them. Actually, I'm done. I think that's actually all I wanted to say. So I'm about to leave. Yeah, good night.